So welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, our third game of the day here, and this bumper day of polo here at Mallorca, Copa Mediterranea, final day, and it is the turn of the subsidiary final. Wallerstein playing Barolina. We'll go through both sets of players for you. My name is John Kent, delighted to have been commentating all games so far. It was a great opening game. Mass Polo team ran out winners of the final against Emlor before we saw in that last game. As we have a look now at the lineups in this game, it is Eugen Wallerstein at number 1, Juan Taroba, he is at number 2, Matthias Amaj at number 3, and Anton Grabosch at 4, Pablo Krasman at number 1, Henrik Duraf at number 2, Heinrich Kasper Krasman at number 3, and Nico Lopez Fuentes at number 4. This tournament, it is played open, so despite being 9 goals, they will be all square on the board. The umpires, Federico Martelli and Rafa Silva. Esteban Ferrari is the third man. So third game of the day, still the rain holds off as Barolina in the grey-black type shirts playing against Wallerstein in the white with the black cross on the back and running away quickly, looking to go Barolina, and they've opened up the space, and running away is Kasper Krasman. Kasper Krasman with the shot up towards the goal, and what a score that is, and what a start to this subsidiary final. We saw Daniel and Cesar Krasman win the last game, and Kasper Krasman, what a start that is to the contest, just running away so quickly there at the front. No one was going to catch him. So Barolina leads here early. The subsidiary final of the Copa Mediterranea here in Mallorca. Ball goes in. Picked up at the back. It looks like it's here with Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes under pressure there straight away as coming onto the ball here now with the backhand. But it's up and over the boards, and that will be drop ball in favour again of Barolina. Oh no, ended up coming off a Barolina stick, so it's actually in favour here of Wallerstein. So sent long down the ground, looking to go quickly under pressure there is Krasman, and the near side backhand played by Heinrich Duraf. Looking for Lopez Fuentes on the run. Nico Lopez Fuentes with the shot down the ground, tracking him back very quickly though, but the bounce of the ball it was eventually that beat him as it just taps over and runs away with the ball. Coming round quickly was Matthias Amaj there for Wallerstein, and it's Nico Lopez Fuentes. Open backhand played, looking for Krasman again. Krasman takes it out to the left-hand side, but again the ball just falling up and over the boards. So we're seeing that open running goal out straight from the knock-in, just getting a little bit scrappy there as it's here again with Anton Grabosch. Anton with the tap. Waiting in with him there is Heinrich Duraf. Sent long though. Oh, picked out superbly there. Look at that by Kasper Krasman as he sends it now to Duraf down the ground. Going there on the open backhand was Grabosch. Bent up into the pony there by Heinrich. Heinrich ball's going to roll just over the back line. Good pressure there coming from the Barolina side. But Wallerstein, they will bring it back into play. And that will be already the halfway point of this first chukker. So players go off and change on to some fresh ponies as we've seen throughout this day. Halfway through the first of our 4 chukkers. Once again, joining us across on our various social media channels, do let us know where you are watching this game from, enjoying today's action. It's great to see such an international audience joining throughout these games. On the final day of the season here in Mallorca. And it will be Gravos and Amaja with the ball on the back line. So Anton Gravos just waiting now for the umpires to give them the go-ahead. I think it looks like Heinrich Duraf just changing onto a last second change in the corners. He now does make his way back on to the field of play, and it is Anton Gravos just taps the ball back into play. Amaja waiting close to him. Is it still here now with Gravos? Sends it up into the air. Matias Amaja looks to get here in front of Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes forcing him in. There, though, was Amaja. The open backhand played on the turn. Picked up here again by Duraf. Duraf with the open backhand. Lovely Polo again. And as Krasman just left the ball behind. Near side pick up it is, though, by Gravos at the back here in the green helmet. Amaja staying close by him. Up over the halfway line. Couldn't quite pick it up there. Got left behind as it's going to be bought now. Looking for Ugen. Ugen Wollerstein with the tap up towards the goal, but is just left behind at the last moment, and Lopez Fuentes, the bounce just beats him. And coming in now was Juan Daroba. What a score that was. Picked up there, just able to make the most of the unforced error. And it is goal on the board in favour of Wollerstein. It was Juan Daroba, the Spanish player, who came through at speed. Good play up front as well by Ugen Wollerstein. And that is one goal apiece. It's all one on the boards. Just over 2 minutes to go here in this first chukker. All ones on the board. Out the back here. Unable to get there was Gravos. Picked up here now by Krasman, who goes. It's Kasper Krasman running away. It's Krasman on his own out in front. Oh, good play there. It's Kasper Krasman underneath the hook. What a score that was. Under pressure every step of the way. A really good goal there by Kasper Krasman. And look here, the speed coming back quickly. Anton Gravos, but able to reach out, just use all his skills with the stick and ball. And he finished it off. Kasper Krasman scores 2-1 in favour of Barolina. The Wollerstein side pegged straight back again. 2-1 they trail. They picked up the ball at the front there. And once again they look to go with Heinrich Duraf. Duraf looks to go. Picks it up. He's being chased very quickly by Daroba, but it's here still with Duraf. His team, and now they're flying. Oh, what a score that is again. No, it's just, yes, it is through. The other goal just had a look, but it's through the centre of the goal. Heinrich Duraf. What a finish that was. This game is really running in this opening chukker. Look how he just reaches out in front. He kept calm. He was being chased there really well by Ugen Wollerstein, but able to keep his calm in front of goal. 3-1, a minute to go in the first. Ugen chased him every step there as the ball goes through. Here it is again, being picked up now by Juan Daroba. Was looking for Wollerstein at the front, but couldn't quite pick it up. So pulled away now by Krasman. He sends it right back. I think he wanted a little bit more angle on that. He just kicked his horse on to make sure he gets there before it goes out of play for a safety. And he does just that, but he's right on his back line. Here now with Kasper. Krasman sends it long down the ground, looking to find Anton Gravos. Gravos called left by Krasman. Krasman looks to get there. The umpires are happy as he got there quick enough. Ugen goes back with him, but lovely drive down the ground looking for Pablo Krasman at the front. Krasman ridden out of it well there by Anton Gravos. And Anton able to come back around, but players coming down the line as the rain begins to fall here now in Mallorca. 3-1. And I think it's going to be a safety 60 here. Sorry, not a safety 60, a 60 having had the ball over towards the boards, the foul was made, so not facing the right direction for it to be any closer. So they do pull it back for a 60, and it's going to be a big chance, though, for the team in dark grey, black, to make it 4-1 with what looks like the final play of this chukker. Seen some great penalty taking throughout the day. First foul of this game, though. Yeah, say out of all of them, it's certainly been the most open of opening chukkers in this contest, or this day, I should say. 4 games here on this finals day. As Krasman hits it wide to the left-hand side. A good strike on the play, but it goes wide to the left as we hear the bell go here at the ground, and that will bring an end to the opening chukker, and it's been a good one, and it's 3-1 in favour of Barolina. So welcome back here. Players make their way on to the field for this second chukker. It's gone in to take some cover. As I said, the rain, it's been around the island. We were hoping it was going to stay away. That is the reason for the slightly rejigged schedule this morning, playing the finals earlier. But in this subsidiary final, 3-1, going into the second chukker now. Certainly, the conditions haven't put off these players. The other 2 games, especially the final, got going. They started a little gingerly. This one has been flying right since the word go. Just for 1 foul in the opening chukker. So they look to get going with Anton Grabosch. Grabosch has got runners out in front of him. He looks out left, looking for Amaja. Amaja takes it left, sends it down the ground, looking for a runner at the front there in Wallerstein. Wallerstein with the tap there, has been chased there, little deft flick there, dummied the speed, now he looks to get going, and here now, as it's picked up, taken across his own goal mouth. Confident play in defence by Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes now running away there from Wallerstein, who reaches out, but he can't catch him. Look at that by Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes runs. Coming back there on the near side, just left behind. And there is the backup with Heinrich Dumrath, but he was hooked up the play. And coming onto it with a load of time here is a waiting player here. Just takes his time. Juan Daroba takes it out left, looks for a teammate in Matthias Amaja, but it's just shown too much for play there to Krasman. Krasman, the open backhand played. There again is Amaja with the backhand, looking for Ugen. Ugen Wallerstein with the cut shot. It's run close, but I think it's just gone wide to the left-hand side. Great effort by the number 1. It just ended up a little bit to the left as it flew down. And it's here now. brought up down at the centre of the ground. Unable to pick it up there. The conditions just getting a little bit bouncy. All of these games being played on this one ground today, and it's stolen away. And looking to run now is Anton Grabosch with the shot towards the goal, and that's just the slice of luck they needed. A little bit of a bounce on the ball, and picked up by Grabosch, and he makes it 3-2 now. You could see there what they were trying to do, the team in the dark, but the bounce of the ball just did it for them, and Grabosch was able to pick it up, and he turned round, he kept his cool in front of goal, and he makes it 3-2 now. As the ball comes back into play on the near side there, taking it to the left-hand side, out towards the boards. That's Amaju on the play. He's got Grabosch behind him. Now Grabosch makes a run out to the left-hand side. Runner at the front in Eugen Wollerstein. It's going to run through for him as well. And this is the chance. A little bounce again. Can he keep his cool? Yes, he can. Look at him go. It's Eugen Wollerstein with the shot towards the goal. It's going goal. What a score that is by Eugen Wollerstein. He picked it up. He still had a lot of work to do. And the bounce on the ball didn't make it easy for him either. But he was just able to find the composure, find the accuracy, and we're all tied again. 2 quick goals for the team in white. And what a score that was. We saw him come close with the last opportunity towards the other goal, but this time, no mistake at all. Can they keep the win going here now, as it's there with Eugen again? But it's fallen now for Nico Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes takes it out to the left-hand side. Wollerstein chases him again as Lopez Fuentes just takes it out to the left-hand side. The ball will nestle there on the boards, picked up by Matthias Amaju. Amaju, behind him there is Wollerstein. Amaju sends it down at the boards, looking again for Wollerstein. This time the bounce of the ball just proved a little bit too much as it goes out to the left-hand side again. Picked up there, good play by the young player, Pablo Krasman. Pablo, if you did watch or wanted to see an amazing goal by young Pablo Krasman in the semi-finals of the last tournament, sending it into overtime in that semi-final. He's a young player with real talent, and great to see him out here in this tournament. But they've got defending to do at the moment as the ball just goes wide to the left-hand side of their goal, and the umpires with just under 3 minutes to go. Sorry, 2 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes to go in this second chakra. Allow the players go off and change on to some fresh ponies. So a brief break here. We are, of course, bringing you action from all of the tournaments in and around the world at the moment. Even if you can't catch the action live, you can see all the highlights, all of the news. We've got our app, we've got all of our social media channels. Is where you need to be to catch all the goings on around the world of polo as we head towards that 2026 season, which still seems amazing to say. This for final action from the 2025 season in Europe. We've been bringing you all the very best from England, from France, from Spain, through here to Mallorca as well. Switzerland, we go to St. Moritz in January as well. As on this finals day, this wonderful tournament organised by Daniel Krasman and the team here at Mallorca Polo Club. As it's brought back into play here. Sent long down the ground. Looking for Heinrich Dunraff. He was unable to get there, but Heinrich will eventually get there. Heinrich beaten for speed, though. Is coming through here now is Matthias Amaju. Matthias Amaju takes it out to the right-hand side as there's a whistle on the play. Just wait and see what was seen there. As the ball did just go to the right-hand side. Like I say, I'm not sure, maybe there might have been excessive use of a whip going back in defence. But it's going to be a close penalty right in front of goal. So this Wollerstein side, who were down 3-1 at the end of the first chukker. Just from the spot in front of goal, they now have a chance easy as you like. Anton Grabosch with the score, 4-3, and it is 3 unanswered goals for Wolfenstein, who now lead this contest. And again, a massive shout out to the staff here at Mallorca Polo Club. This ground is looking absolutely superb. How much polo there's been here. 4 playing grounds in Mallorca's, a 5th on the way. All games today being played on this ground as well, which might explain why it's just getting a little bit cut up in these latter stages. As the tail backhand played, sent out left hand, picked up here now by Anton Grabosch. Grabosch. Sorry, no. Coming across in front of him was Heinrich Dumrath. And it was just played into the pony a little bit close there. And that will be another penalty. And having looked so in control of things in the opening chukker, it is now very much the team in white, Wolfenstein, who are in control. 3 unanswered goals in this second chukker as we head towards the final minute of this first half. With another game to follow this as well. That one not being streamed on Polo Line TV, but you can, of course, catch all of the highlights afterwards. And this great day of polo here. Oh no, we are going to be live. We are going to be live. We're going to keep on going through the day. As it's here now, taken out to the right-hand side. Sent long down the ground, up towards the back line, but he's just going to rout out of space this time. Sent out wide right, and it will be ball on the back line here for Krasman. Krasman looking for Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes, he will get there. Lopez Fuentes sends it out left, looking to see if he can find Heinrich Dumrath, who slows it down. Hit it right is Vakul. Looking to go Barolina, but just into the pony again, just getting a little bit scrappy on the far side. As it's there again. Good play again by Wolfenstein, who's had a really good play so far, young Eugen Wolfenstein, as it's now taken out there. Long drive down the ground. What a shot that is by Anton Grabosch. And what a score from about 90 yards out from goal. Anton Grabosch absolutely lasered it through the centre of the goal from distance. As we hear the bell, which will end the chukker, but keep your eyes on that instant replay as it went through with interest as well. What a score that was to bring an end to the first half, and that makes it 5-3 in favour of Wolfenstein. We'll be back in a couple of minutes for the second half.
Bueno, lo primero que pensé era en prioridad cómo llegar, porque nunca había venido acá y es a la vez lejos y cerca, y no, es muy bueno, muy cerca. Y lo primero que pensé después del deporte que va a ser un programón, porque es una época de Francia donde se para, no se juega más y es buenísimo. Lo que le hace muy especial por el club que está en la isla es que está todo mucho más tranquilo, es que andas en moto, vas a la playa, almorzás muy bien, cenás muy bien, y somos todos más amigos que vienen los fines de semana, les hace todo muy relajado y le hace un clima espectacular.
Mira, yo creo que Barralina se ha caracterizado por un buen clima, un buen ambiente. Es un lugar realmente muy lindo para jugar al polo, donde las canchas mejoran año a año. Se está poniendo competitivo, pero no deja de perder el espíritu de amistad, y creo que eso es muy positivo para el club. Para mí es muy especial. Yo hace 5 años, creo, voy para el 6º año. Siempre la ha pasado muy bien. Hemos logrado que los jugadores respeten, que el club entienda cómo es el referato, cómo es el ambiente, y para mí es muy especial. Yo siempre vuelvo acá y cada vez la paso mejor. Yo creo que es mi lugar en Europa.
this year you can really see how many teams brought a lot of very good horses, very competitive teams have come. It's super tough. It's the toughest I've seen it. We've been coming here for the last 15 years, so basically my entire life. And this is by far the toughest and most competitive October and Tango I've seen in Mallorca and almost in all of Spain, I think. The fields are going amazing this year and it's been super, super tough and very good fun. I was very happy because I've been coming here for the last few years playing practices and it's been great and it's been amazing coming here with the family, so it's just a nice place to extend the European season. The GG ends in September, so I was very happy about that. It's an amazing place to be here. It's, as I said, it's a great place to come for a team to extend the season. It's the fields are getting better every year. They're going to put down a third field. It's a great organization with Daniel, the Krasman team and Nicky and everyone involved. They really try to make you feel home here. They go out of their way to make you feel comfortable. So it's a really great place to come. But please don't come too strong because you want to come back next year. I think it's just outstanding or amazing because...
So welcome back here for the second half. Looking to get going quickly here. The team in white in control of possession and the scoreboard. I think they're going to get a penalty shot early as well in this second half. As we have a look here at the instant replay, the ball in the line out there. You saw there, it was picked up really well by Anton Grabosch. Just coming across, getting caught was Heinrich Dumrath. So it's going to be an early chance. So we've been 3 goals to 1 down, 4 unanswered goals in that second chukker. Wallerstein really dominating the game now at this point, leading 5-3. The rain started coming down at the end of that last chukker. It's just stopped a little bit now. Like I say, if you are watching from home, don't think it's like this all the time. It's been a beautiful season here in Mallorca. As the penalty shot hit by Grabosch, it's gone up and high, but I think it's just wide to the right-hand side at this time. So 5 goals to 3. It remains. And ball on the back line here. Sent out to the left-hand side. Looking to get some of that open running Polo going again as Lopez Fuentes was looking there for Dumrath. Worth mentioning there have been a couple of changes. Heinrich Dumrath coming in this team with a couple of injuries as it's here now. Sent up by Amaja, looking for his teammate Taroba. Taroba looking to run away up towards the goal. What a shot that is and what a score that is. Juan Taroba with the score. He picked up the pass by Matthias Amaja. It was wonderful play again by Wallerstein. And they're leading this game now 6 goals to 3. What a finish this was. Just kept his composure in front of goal. Juan Taroba with the score. As the players come back to the centre of the field. A ball on the centre, just waiting for the umpires to throw it in. 2 young players at the front, Eugen Wallerstein and Pablo Krasman, really doing themselves proud. Some great young players in this tournament as well. As it's here now, left behind by Krasman, the tail backhand played by Grabosch. Looking to pick it up is Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes just gives it back now to Kasper Krasman. Kasper takes the ball to the right-hand side. Waiting with him there is Amaja. Amaja forces Krasman into the drive towards the goal. It's gone up. It's going to go close, but it's just gone wide to the left-hand side. And that will be Wallerstein ball once again. As they look to get going here. Sent out left there by Grabosch. Grabosch and Amaja playing really well in the number 4 and 3 combination. As good play by Pablo Krasman. Krasman coming in quickly on the line there. A couple of players contesting. The umpires blow the whistle and we'll have a look to see. It was certainly 2 players feeling like they were going towards it with the line. Look at his backhand again here by the young Pablo Krasman. Perfectly put onto the end there. And yeah, you can see there the line was with Kasper Krasman, and coming to meet him from all kinds of angles. was Grabosh. So it's going to be a close penalty. Looks like a penalty 2. As you look there at Lopez Fuentes, and he will have the chance to make it 2 goals separating these two sides as we head towards the 2.5-minute mark of this third and penultimate chukka. And they're going to let Pablo Krasman take the penalty, and what a shot that is, kept cool as you like. The young player Pablo Krasman stepped up and he scored the goal for his side. You saw Daniel Krasman and Cesar Krasman win with 11-11 in that last game, and now the turn of Pablo and Casper here for this Baralina side, and it was Pablo Krasman scoring the goal for his side, making it now 6-4 as the ball goes back into play. Taken it to the left-hand side. Running around and turning it there is Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes has the speed to run around the outside. Still here now with Lopez Fuentes. Just hooked up the play, though. And here now with Eugen Wollerstein. Eugen leaves the ball behind him there for Anton Grabosh. Grabosh, good strength by him. Coming in and trying to get it off him was Heinrich Dumrath, but Grabosh sends it down at the ground, looking for Eugen again at the front. Wollerstein with the tap, unable to get it. Tail backhand played by Lopez Fuentes. Turning onto it first, it is the waiting Juan Taroba. Now left there for Amaja. Amaja sends it up high into the air, but it's wide to the left-hand side, and the umpire blows the whistle, so players, they will go off and change. So it goes wide to the left-hand side. Players will go off and change. So the score at 6-4 in this game. After that wonderful performance in the final by Mass Polo team. Second game, a dominant win for 11-11, and at the moment Wollerstein, they are running out with this one, but plenty of time for either side to claim this subsidiary final. As the players come back onto the field, you see that Casper Krasman, beautiful grey pony. Hello to Aliko Amadwoodili, I hope I got that pronunciation right, watching over from in Nigeria in this contest. As it's picked up here by Wollerstein. They just can't seem to get outside of their own defending area at the moment. They may get a chance though here, because I think that penalty could well go in their favour, but the pressure at the front is making life really difficult. And that one will indeed be a penalty shot for Baralina. It was a shot just been played into the pony there. So after seeing a virtually whistle-free opening chukka, there's been a little bit more whistle as the game has progressed. As Wollerstein defending now, Baralina's spot hit. Sent out left there by Nico Lopez Fuentes. Nico Lopez Fuentes, he will get here now for Baralina. Just slows it down, waiting with him patiently is Juan Taroba, sent down the ground, unable to find his teammate though, so Anton Grabosh, he comes back round now. Grabosh takes it out to the left-hand side. Big bump and a ride off there as putting on the pressure with him there, taking the ball, but Grabosh isn't going to give up without a fight, as it's still here now with Krasman. Krasman sends it out to the left-hand side, but couldn't quite find the pass, so turned back round here now by Juan Taroba, down at the ground, looking for Grabosh on the run. Going back with him every step away, though, again, is Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes taps it back round, meeting the player, though. Wonderful play there, stolen by Taroba. Taroba now running clear, but he's hooked out of it and eventually will fall. But I think Taroba might just have got a stick, perhaps into the back of his neck there. Certainly not anything done on purpose, but the umpires just stopped the play in the final 2 minutes here of this third chukka. And we'll have a look at the instant replay, just see exactly what happened there. They all coming close together. Turoba did really well to win it there. And then just went away. And oh, you can see the stick, yeah, just went into the front. It might have just jarred him, and back as well, just for good measure. Took him on the way up and on the way down as well. So, ball in the spot here for Anton Grabosch. Grabosch goes for it all in one. He's put it right up there. He knows with the conditions just getting a little bit bouncier, you put it up in the goal mouth, there's every chance there may be an unforced error from defence, but they do manage to get away here with Krasman, but the umpires just spotted Grabosch coming down behind him. As we have a look here on the instant replay again, see here, it was quick thinking from Grabosch. You're just going to see it coming into your screen there. Close to them, perhaps it even looked on the instant replay. So it is going to be now a 60-yard penalty. And a chance for Wollerstein to pull. And it's going to be 60-yard penalty. Wollerstein with the chance. And we might be about to get our drone back out on the action as well with the clouds and the rain. We apologise for not having been able to bring you our normal drone footage. That is due to the conditions. Just getting a little more winter-like here in Mallorca. As it's Grabosch, or the ball was just stuck underneath the ground there, and it goes wide to the left-hand side. So a minute and a half to go in this third chukker, and it remains here 6-4 in favour of Wollerstein, and it has been all them in this chukker. They've really been putting the pressure on from the front. It's been very difficult for Barolina to get away as a long shot is sent down the ground. He's looking to send Amaju on his way. Amaju, though, able to turn it back round. Spins it here for Wollerstein. Amaju out to his right-hand side, will go runners in front of him. Grabosch is the one coming through the fastest. Anton Grabosch picks up the bounce once, picks it up twice. Near side flick through the goal, and that is goal number 7. 7-4 now. Wollerstein, they lead. And this was very different to what it was looking like in the early stages, where the dominant play was really coming from Barolina. But 7-4 now. Wollerstein leading this contest as we go into the final stages of this third chukker. It looks like we will get one more play before the players go off and change, as it's met there by Krasman. Krasman taken off by his own player there, by Dumraf. It just about works. Looking to pick it up the air was Amaju. Backhand played by Turoba. Here now brought away on the near side as the bell goes. Now there again with Amaju in defence. Only as far there for his teammate sent long by Grabosch, but no player had spotted the run of the players. It goes out to the left-hand side now, and Krasman, he will get there. Krasman takes it out to the left-hand side. Picked up here now, sent long up to the open backhand, cooled into the air, and there goes a whistle, and that will bring an end to the third chukker. And it is Wollerstein still who lead 7-4 in the subsidiary final here of the Copa Mediterranea, all brought to you exclusively live on Polo Line TV. We'll be back for the fourth and final chukker very shortly. So welcome back here for the fourth and final chukker of this game. 7-4, Wallerstein. They lead the game and they will start this chukker with the ball just from the spot. And it has been a very impressive performance, it must be said, since that first chukker where they were under pressure. Since then, they've combined it really well in all aspects of the game. And deservedly out in front for the time being as the shot goes long into the crowd of ponies. Sent long down the ground by Amaisia, just wide to the left-hand side. But again, good pressure. And they know with this ground just cutting up under the conditions, it's going to be very hard for either side to get too many more goals on the board at this point. So just head on. Put that pressure on at the front of it, as it's picked up here now by Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes. Behind him is Krasman. Lopez Fuentes with the tap of the ball out to the right-hand side. Pablo Krasman well out in front, and that's where the out ball is. Sent long by Kasper, looking for the young number one, but good defensive play by Grabosch. Grabosch with the open backhand into the crowd. On the near side, looking to pick it up there and turn it back round is Dumraf, Heinrich Dumraf with a shot towards the goal, fighting his way through. Heinrich with the tap, the whistle's blown, the goalpost goes down. And there will be a brief break in play as we have a look on the instant replay to see what happened there. You can see Heinrich coming through, just bounce of the ball, going in, and was a headbutt by the horse actually putting the ball down. And we will give the goal judge team here the time it needed just to get that goalpost set up. Beginning to see players for the next game as well, beginning to warm up their ponies in the background. Still plenty of action here on this finals day here, and what a day it has been in Mallorca. If you missed any of the action earlier, please do go check out the highlights, the instant replays. That first game in particular, really hotly contested affair between Mas Polo team and Emlor. Of course, not only being played for the Copa Mediterranea as it has been today, they also played off for the final of the Copa Baleares, having had the final rained off a couple of weeks ago. They were the two winners from the semi-finals we brought live for you 2 weeks ago. So they took home the double trophy. And when we get going again, it will be a spot hitter, looks like, right in front of goal in favour of Barolina. And I'd say probably they're going to let young Pablo Krasman come through and take this close penalty and make it a 7-5 game. Pablo with the tap, easy as you like, 7-5. They have won back in this game. So 7-5. Players make their way back to the centre of the ground. Umpires pointing the players just to line up in the centre of ground. Ball goes in play. 7-5. Wallerstein just want to make sure they don't let this one get too close as it's here now. Sent up for Ugen. Backhand played well there by Heinrich Dumraf, but only as far as Grabosch. Grabosch now to the left-hand side. Back there, wonderful backhand was. And now they look to run. Here it goes. It's here with Heinrich Dumraf. Dumraf looking to run, looking to make it a one-goal game here. Wonderful approach shot. It's right on the doorstep. Cut shot way right behind it. And what a finish that was. Whistled it through the centre of the goal. He just got a little bit of a gap there. And look how Heinrich just kept his cool. He was being chased there. They were never going to catch him. He was hoping he missed, but never in doubt. Straight off his stick through the centre of the goal, and it's a one-goal game now as we approach the halfway point of this final chukker. We'll see if they play one more before the break. It looks like they will indeed. Suddenly, Barolina, having looked under pressure, they are the team now with the momentum. 2 quick goals, and it's here now with the score of the first off for 2. Pablo Krasman with the shot, but it's picked up here now by Taroba. Taroba just with the tap, takes it back. Still here now with one Taroba to his left-hand side, waiting with him there as Lopez Fuentes sends it back down. Picked up there by Grabosch again. Matias Amaja picks it up now just inside his own half with the tap. Has a look down at the ground, looking for Grabosch on the run. Grabosch there as well is Eugen Wollerstein. Wollerstein hooked out of it. Good defence it was by Lopez Fuentes. Picked up on the near side now, looking to make this one count. It's going to go up close. Good pressure. Can they finish it off? It's coming through now. Taroba with the shot wide to the left-hand side. Big chance. That could have been the goal to seal it as well, but it's gone wide to the left as the players just asked the umpire if they could go off and change or they run it down the other end of the ground. I've heard a whistle, so the players, it looks like, will go off and change one final time in this 4th chukker. And it's a 1-goal game now, 7 goals to 6. Wollerstein suddenly just being put under a bit of pressure on the score anyway. They would have loved to have got that last goal. Who is going to take the subsidiary final of this great tournament here? Hello, viewing as well to Rapai Ahmed and to Harry Johnson as well. Harry, it has indeed turned the weather. It was in its 25, 26 degrees. And as the players come back towards the field, we're back underway with a knock-in there for Barolina. What a goal that was by Heinrich Dunrath. That last cut shot goal just to bring it into a 1-goal game here with just under 3 minutes in this chukker to go. So ball on the back line, and it is going to be board and play there by Krasman, looking for Dunrath again. Good defence though between Grabosch and Amaja. Amaja takes that to the left-hand side. Oh, lovely play again. Heinrich, he's really grown into this game, has Heinrich Dunrath as it's here now. Picked up by Wollerstein. Sent out to the left-hand side. Grabosch picks it up. Amaja coming in, but again, Dunrath able to come back in here. Heinrich taps it back round in a quick circle in front of the oncoming Amaja there as all the players crowd into a little bit of a huddle. And we'll see which way the umpires have decided this one is going to go. Let's have a look at the instant replay there. It was good pressure by Dunrath. He was in there, coming down, claiming for something was Grabosch, but it was Dunrath who'd won possession and the right of way. So it will be a penalty from the centre of the ground. One more game to follow this one. Players out there warming up on the ground behind us. They will come back out onto this same ground. Subsidiary final here of the Copa Mediterranea as we get going again here. Sent long down the ground by Krasman. It's got the distance. Oh, what a shot that is from the 5B. Krasman, he knows how difficult it is to run at the moment, so decided it was time to hit the ball long, and he scored a wonderful goal there from the 5B, and he just turned around as if he does that every day. What a penalty that was by Kasper Krasman. 7 goals all, 2 minutes to go. Will either side be able to win it here in regulation, or are we going to go into overtime? The ball goes into play. Picked up on Vigne's side, and there's a quick whistle on it. We'll have a look at the instant replay again. Let's have a look here as the ball went in. And yeah, so it was coming across there. I think it was Krasman who was coming across, and it's going to be a penalty shot in favour here of Wallerstein. I'd say probably a penalty for 60-yard shot. So a chance. You just saw Krasman score 5B for Barolina. Now can Wallerstein make this one count from a little bit closer? As the players line it up. "60-yard penalty." Long shot up and high and to the right-hand side. So, good penalty it was, but it was just wide to the right-hand side, just catching the wind a little bit as well, taking it right. So now, here come Barolina. I would say we're at the point now where the next goal will be the decider in this contest, as it's here now with Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes finds Krasman. Krasman put under pressure straight away. Good pressure by Ugen Wallerstein, and that could be the play that will give his side. It was wonderful play by the number one, as is picked up here now by Matthias Amaja. Amaja with the tap to the left, looking to force his way through the crowd. It's running close. It's Matthias Amaja. It's through the goal, and it's at the winning goal. Matthias, he came through. He had to fight through a whole crowd of players. I'm just going to see if it was him who got the final touch. It was wonderful play going through here. Got round Lopez Fuentes, and it was indeed Amaja. Amaja came through, and what a score that was by Matthias. 8-7. Wallerstein lead. Now, just under a minute to go. There is still time, but they need to win this line-out to the team in dark, and they have done it. Oh, Krasman, he was gone as well, but he just left the ball behind. They've got to commit now to the attack. Heinrich Dumrath leaves it now for Lopez Fuentes. He's got Krasman. Oh, what a stop by Grobosch. He just plucked it out the air, and that could be the saver as well. Krasman comes down. It's cleared away, and that's going to be the winning play as Amaja takes it out towards the boards. Just hold on to possession, and this game will be theirs. Vignier side backhand played. Have they got time? Can they force us into overtime, or can Wallerstein hold on? Yes, they do. 8-7. The ball has gone. We're just double confirmed that it did go before the ball went out of play. The players, they are shaking hands. So what a game that one turned out to be. 8-7. Wallerstein, they run out the winners. And what a performance it was by both sides. Barolina, they ran out clear, then they were up against it. They pulled level again. That wonderful 5B penalty by Kasper Krasman. 40 just done it for his side. But then a wonderful winning goal by Matthias Amaja proved the difference at the end. It was a good performance by all players involved. Again, as has been throughout the day, we've seen some wonderful scores, some wonderful goals. Do check out, we'll show you the highlights at the end of this scene as well. But what a performance by Wallerstein. Anton Grobosch, Matthias Amaja, Ugen Wallerstein, all doing their part out there. Juan Derobe, sorry. Really, really good play by all 8 players, both sets of players. As you see them going off into the tent, we have a look at the Chucker by Chucker score. 3-1, as I mentioned. Barolina looked like then they were kind of in cruise control, and then Wallerstein, they just scored some quick goals, went out in front, and then that wonderful 5B, as I mentioned, made things level going right into the end, and then a great score it was. Let's look at Ugen Wallerstein there. Looks really happy with his day's work. He got a great goal down on the far end from the pony lines. His dad will be watching him from hospital. Big hello to him. as well in his own recovery. As you see there, Matthias Amagia. What a performance it was by him. It was a really great goal which finished it off right at the death. And then they nearly managed to force one final chance towards the end. And there was a great interception with a ball flying through the air. It was Anton Grobosch who just got enough of a deflection on the ball. As I say, we're not done yet. There is one game to follow. Being brought to you live as well. Let's have a look at the stats for the game. You see there, throw-ins, 8-5 Paulina. They came out on top. Field goals, 7-5 for Wallerstein. Penalties weren't great by Wallerstein, but in the end, it didn't matter. Paulina, they got 2 out of 2. But a pretty clean game overall, especially at the beginning. Only one whistle in the early stages. And it did start flying. As I tell you, the rain really is now beginning to fall as we go into our final chukker. As we have a look at the best goals, and much like today, we've had some really, really good goals throughout this entire day. And do check out some of them here. This was that 5B, I think, that I mentioned a couple of times. He got such a good connection on that. He really could not have hit it any better. As you look there, goal judge just double checking. This was another really good goal. Heinrich Dumrafi just ran round at the outside there. Had a look behind. Now watch this cut shot. Absolutely perfect. Just inside that goalpost. As this was Anton Grobosch coming through, keeping strong with the ball there. A wonderful moment here for Pablo Krasman. This one got the game underway. He's a player with real talent, this young player, Pablo Krasman. Sees plenty of him. This a goal by Juan Taroba, the next shot by him. And then Krasman on this one. And that was the final score then from the first game. Thank you all for joining us for the third of our 4 games. As you can see, the rain is falling. We'll just go and catch a dry moment, and we will see you for the 4th and final game very soon.